Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. If you like money in crypto, make sure to go ahead and lightly tap that subscribe and like button. Guys, can we get rid of saying smashing the likes? I mean, can we get another word? Somebody, please. For the love of God, help me. Today, guys, we got a super interesting show for you guys today. We are going to be talking about some absolutely insane stuff, some things that I predicted are coming true. Surprise. I mean, I really think I might need to, how did Nostradamus become, so important? Did he, have press and stuff? He had people, jot his predictions down? Because my predictions are dead on. They call me BitBoy Stradamus. Guys, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin hitting a new all-time high. Can you believe it? We're going to be saying that almost every day. Yeah. So we're going to be hitting Bitcoin new all-time highs almost every week or month. It's going to be crazy how many times we're going to hit new all-time highs. And I am extremely happy. It's been a rough morning. Let me sip on the old sipper. We're going to be talking about the Georgia Senate race. I voted in it yesterday, and we got all the money printing coming that we ever desired. We're going to be talking about Grayscale selling out of Ethereum. That's weird. We're going to be discussing some altcoins. We're going to take a little look at Cardano today, VeChain. We're going to be discussing Coinbase down. And if you're new to crypto, you need to understand this is a thing. This is a thing where large exchanges go down just when you need them the most. And when we see the all of these altcoins pumping, we're going to talk about altcoins pumping today. Is it truly altcoin season? We're going to discuss that. It all ties together. We're going to be looking at the dollar dropping, as we know that it does. You can't just keep printing those things. So, guys, let's go ahead right now and let's get this thing started. $10 super chat from Connor.
He says, I got a big stack of BTC, 62%. I'm thinking about breaking some off into VeChain, 9% of his stack. What do you think?
Connor says he's got 62% of his stack in Bitcoin. And he wants to know if you can break off 9% of that and put it in VeChain. Sounds good to me. I think, it looks like a lot of these larger coins are now starting to get that action, and they move faster than Bitcoin when they move. You get a 50% pump in a day. It's not going to be abnormal for these projects. You guys know I love VeChain. I think it's a great project. Why not? But hey, I can't give you crypto advice, or can I? Can I give you crypto advice? Am I a crypto advisor? No, I'm not. I'm not an advisor. Apparently, that's a bad word to use. Why? Nobody knows. Okay, guys, thank you. We are crushing it right now. We're at 224,000 subscribers. And look at that. There it is. Our video last night, Ethereum video, a lot of positive reviews. You guys, we got more videos this afternoon, more videos tomorrow. You guys are going to want to watch. So make sure to come back. Today, I got a top 5 coins of December video, a Ethereum network video. Tomorrow, we have a video on my shiny new Bitcoin prediction. Got a video on Litecoin coming up soon. What's the name? Gansius. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, we're working on new, updated price target videos, or price prediction videos, as I call them. Ooh. Okay. All right, guys. So what happened overnight? Maybe some of you missed it if you were sleeping, if you're an East Coast guy. Bitcoin tops $35,000 for a fresh record as wild swings resume. That sounds like my neighbor's house on the weekend. But guys, this ain't nothing new. It's a new all-time high, but this ain't nothing new. This is going to be happening all the time. And, when you look at the Bitcoin chart right now, it's coming in above $35,000. It actually pumped all the way to almost $36,000 yesterday on that wick. I mean, we got a good candle on the 30-minute at 35,674. So this thing's, guys, 40 is coming. 40 is coming quicker than you guys probably can imagine. Or we get a giant correction. You guys got to remember, there will be times during this market where we get giant corrections. But right now, I don't think that's in the cards. Why? Well, we've said that maybe the 20% correction we got the other day, the 17% correction, maybe that appeased the correction gods, if you will. But here's the thing, guys. Elections make the price of Bitcoin move, especially this one. So we had the Georgia Senate. We had the Georgia Senate runoff election. Both of the Democrats won. Wow. Great for Bitcoin. Some may say bad for America. Bad for the dollar. It is terrible for the dollar. We'll get to that. But Bitcoin jumps as Democrats lead Georgia runoff elections. What to expect? So basically about the time when it looked like these elections were going in the direction of the Democratic challengers, if you will, the price started moving, and it moved. I mean, look at this candle, guys. I mean, look at this candle from yesterday. Look at that thing. That is a pretty candle. And it did have a correction all the way back down. That would probably be because, it was just probably overbought or something at that point. But it is now moving back up. We're back on an uptrend. It's hovering right around $35,000 right now. Who would have thunk it? But guys, this is big, okay? Because the Democrats have all the power right now. They have all the power. And ironically, Kelly Loeffler, who was in crypto, lost and is going to usher in the destruction of the dollar by losing. So Kelly Loeffler, if you didn't know, she was the CEO of Bakkt, a Bitcoin futures exchange owned by her husband, who owns the New York Stock Exchange, or ICE, Intercontinental Exchange. Did you know that the ICE itself that owns the New York Stock Exchange is in Atlanta? Yeah, it is. I didn't believe it when somebody told me, but it's right down the street from me. So guys, Max Kaiser said he is a maxi, and he's pretty much, it's hard to listen to him. I can't really stand him, but just from a watching him perspective. But he says some decent things. He's got a TV show on a news channel on DirecTV. So he said, I said this during election season. A Biden win would cause a melt up in Bitcoin. Biden victory will trigger stampede into Bitcoin. And guys, I don't like to get super political on this channel, as you guys know. Why? Because it isolates my audience, and there's no reason to do that. However, it cannot really be argued that the money printing is about to go out of control. Because here's the key. It's not just that the Democrats are for UBI, universal basic income, and wanting to give, a lot of state benefits to people. But also, now they have all the power and don't have to fight with anybody but themselves. So this would be an interesting test case to watch some of the more progressive people argue with the less progressive people. But what's going to happen here is they can do anything they want. They can come up with any agreements, any stimulus packages they want. Congress signs it, Senate signs it, President signs it. That's how it's going to be. So there's no way this is not good for Bitcoin. I thought a Trump win in a Republican, Senate was also going to be good for Bitcoin. There's no such thing as a bad thing for Bitcoin right now, because of the crazy thing going on in our country with the pandemic and businesses shut down and money printing, the whole thing. It didn't matter who was going to be in charge. They're going to fail miserably, for sure. Whoever it was going to be, whether it was Trump, the economy was going to collapse. Whether it was Joe Biden, the economy is going to collapse in 2 years as soon as everybody takes that vaccine or whatever it is. So the dollar is down as the Democrats close it on the Senate. So not only was Bitcoin moving up, the dollar index was moving down. This is the dollar index right here. It's at 89. What's that? Okay. It's 89.675. Now, what is this dollar index? It's not the value of a dollar. And it's not necessarily inflation. It's the power of the dollar against foreign currencies. So it can go above 100, but it doesn't usually go much above 100. Before the pandemic, it was at, I think, a 104. It's now at 89. So, that's that's such a crazy drop. Yeah, let's see. Where's the bottom. Okay. Yeah, look at this, guys. I thought it was 104. Yeah, it was. It was at 103.605. Why do these traditional people got to throw an extra zero in there? Who cares? Who cares that it's 605? You guys should get into crypto. Okay, so look at this drop here. I wish this was on TradingView and I could show you the exact percentage, but from 103 all the way down to 89, and last night it went all the way down to 89.409. Somebody's got to clean up around here. And guys, this is not good for the U.S. economy. This is not good for the dollar as the reserve currency. Like TJ and I were talking about, there's already some money flowing out of the dollar now and into the yen. Some people already anticipating this money printing and how devalued all of our currency is going to be. Well, all of our regular fiat currency is going to be by this endless money printing. And guys, I can't stress it enough. I can't stress the money printing enough. We talking about it a lot on this channel, but this is the sole reason that Bitcoin will go to crazy heights. If it wasn't for the pandemic and the money printing, we would not be getting this action right now. The price would be going up. We would probably still hit maybe 80K or 100K at the peak because that's just what the Bitcoin cycles do. But this gives us an opportunity to see absolutely insane prices, hysteria, and all this flowing to other places. Now, when this hysteria hits, Coinbase goes down. So old Asher Javid, he's got some decent followers. He's got 14.4K. Have no idea who this guy is. But he posted this from Coinbase earlier, where it says, an error has occurred. If this problem persists, please visit their support for assistance. If you're new, you have to understand, when Bitcoin is going wild, it is very common for exchanges to have technical issues. Now, some people think there's some conspiracies there where basically the exchanges are, trying to close it down at one price and open it up at another price. I mean, I think people saw that with when Bitcoin Cash first debuted a couple years ago. It was crazy what happened. All the exchanges were getting shut down because they couldn't handle all of the people going there and trying to get Bitcoin Cash. But you're going to see this a lot. So what does this mean for you? Well, this means that you got to be prepared and have your money on different places. Like, you don't want to have all of your money on one exchange. Coinbase ain't going anywhere, okay? Coinbase is the most highly regulated, along with Gemini, highly regulated crypto exchanges in the world, okay? Now, these...
$10 super chat from Kobe Allen. First thing I say after waking up in the morning, thank baby Jesus for life and BitBoy.
Kobe Allen, thank you for the super chat. He said that he loves waking up. His favorite thing is waking up and thinking Bitcoin and BitBoy. Right, or crypto and BitBoy. He thanks baby Jesus for BitBoy. Okay, well, yeah, well, old Jesus, he's a friend. He's a friend of mine. Okay, so the point here is have multiple exchanges. Binance US is another one that you can use. That was something. As more people come in, these exchanges are going to start, shutting down registrations possibly. That happened to Binance and Bittrex and a bunch of major ones back then. So make sure you guys have your money spread across different platforms. We are starting to feel the hysteria. Yeah, there's no doubt. Like, we are starting to feel the hysteria. I mean, Ethereum coming in at 1187 right now. I mean, what the heck? Like, it's crazy. It's about to hit $1,200 probably. And it's just hard to believe after all these years of working in a bear market that we finally got here. And now, all of my BitSquad members, like 90% of them are new, okay? And now they get to reap the benefits of all my hard work when nobody watched my channel. Thank you. Thank you. So let's look at the crypto prices real quick. Let's look at CoinMarketCap here. So CoinMarketCap, I wanted to look at a couple projects here, but I want to look at the major pumpers here. Stellar, 70% today. It's 2017 all over again. Cardano, 27% today. Old Crypto Crow talking about a $7 Cardano. Ooh, a $7.88. It's actually a $7.88 technically. And they love science, so you got to be technically right on that. NIM, what? NIM, is that project still around? Who? NIM, the project that's spelled NEM, but their ticker is XEM. I always thought that was so weird. It's up 22%. VeChain up 21%. Neo, Neo making an appearance. Holy crap, are we in the Matrix or what? Icon up 19%. Horizon, a privacy coin. Told you guys privacy coins will pump, or maybe that's in the video tonight. I talk about that. Crypto.com coin CRO, it's up 16.25%. I saw that in my Crypto.com app. All of a sudden, my money was worth more, which is great because the only debit card I can use right now is a Crypto.com debit card because, I don't know, should we really talk about this? I think we should. They closed our bank accounts yesterday. Like, this is kind of not on the rundown here. I want to make a separate video to talk about it, but unfortunately, like, the timing just didn't work out. Yesterday, I got a call from my bank, or that's not true. My wife went to the vet to pay for a service our dog had, and they were like, your card's declined. And she was like, uh-huh. I had also tried to buy something, and my card got declined. I ended up using my Crypto.com card. Then we figured out the business cards were not working. Guys, it's a battle out there. The banks closed all, or not the banks, BB&T. They closed my accounts because I had a bank wire from Coinbase. What's that? Yeah, they drilled my safety deposit box too. They think I'm a criminal. Yeah. They made me close. Like, I couldn't even. They made me close my safety deposit box that had some Ledger seed phrases in it from like 3 years ago. I didn't even remember I had it. Okay, but they drilled it. They thought they were gonna really find, like, I don't know, John Gotti's fortune or something in there, because I guess that's who they think I am. 13 years of BB&T, and you would think that would mean something. You would think that would mean something, but no. So now we got to figure out how to get a new bank account for all of our business stuff. It's like a really big hassle, and they didn't call me. I had to call and find out what was wrong with the card. And guys, here's the lesson, okay? I know exactly what I did that triggered it, which was I had a pretty large payment I had to make when I bought my house, and that was in September. So I withdrew some money from Coinbase, but it was over the amount they would have let me send to PayPal. You can only send X amount to PayPal every day. So I sent that amount of money to PayPal, but I needed the rest to pay for the closing and stuff like that. So usually I go to PayPal and it goes from Coinbase to PayPal to my bank account. Because I didn't do that, Coinbase or BB&T closed my accounts. Absolutely unreal. So if you guys are going to cash out at some point, you should definitely be using either the debit card option. I don't even know if that's safe. I would say use PayPal. PayPal is very safe. We know even though they still make life hard for people in crypto sometimes, they're in crypto. I remember the story of the guy that after they had crypto assets on their platform, that they banned the guy's account for trading crypto. The finance world is complicated, y'all. So guys, we're in the midst of an altcoin season, and it is definitely something that I don't know how long it's going to continue, but as long as Bitcoin and Ethereum continue on these tears, we're going to see these. So let's check out Cardano. I know you guys love Cardano. Yeah, we love Cardano. I really enjoyed my interview with Charles Hoskinson, and I didn't say this on the video, okay, my interview with him, but I had actually talked to him one other time, which was when I was in Las Vegas and he was walking by, and I called him Crypto Euclid, and he said, the name's Charles Hoskinson. I mean, I don't know if that's a great impression of him. I feel like we're friends now, so I'm not trying to make fun of you, Charles. But it was pretty funny. If you were on Twitter at that time, there's a guy that looks just like Charles Hoskinson. It's really funny. But this was the first time we actually interacted and sat down, talked about Cardano, and I was just super impressed with, I guess I had a lot of misconceptions about him and, different things about Cardano. I was already bullish on it because a lot of its competitors aren't doing so great. But it really pushed me over the top with Cardano. It's now, definitely I see what the hype is. I see the hype. Price right now coming in at 30 cents, up 24.23%. But guys, look where it was, okay? Come over here and look where it was back in January. This is the peak altcoin season in 2017 to 2018, because January was still the bull market technically for altcoins. And the price was at $1.21. Now, the interesting thing is back in November, the price was at 2 cents at the low. So that means that it 60x'd. It's 60x'd. God, I hate how CoinMarketCap, this box follows me everywhere. I can't get rid of it. But it's 60x'd in a period of 2 months. That's what we're looking for with these, with altcoins. All of these years I've been making videos on this channel about altcoins, like, this is the time that all that research and all that analysis pays off, because these projects will do this again. I guarantee it. Think about how filthy rich someone is who bought Bitcoin at 4K right now, okay? Multiple Bitcoin. Think about how much extra money is going around in this space right now, okay? I bought some new shoes last night to go play pickleball. I had on a fine pair of shoes, okay? For no reason. I was like, Bitcoin's up. I'm going to buy $180 Ultra Boost. I think they're called Ultra Boosts. And they're great shoes. I've got a black pair. I would never do that in a bear market. I only did it because everything was up so much yesterday. I was like, you know what? I need some shoes. I'm just going to stop by there and grab some. I wouldn't do that in a bear market. And that's an example of what a lot of people are going to be doing with their money. They're going to be making silly decisions, buying Lambos. I don't even know if you can go on trips during the pandemic. But the fact is, these coins can do absolutely insane things. And when they do, you are going to feel like Mr. Moneybags. And Cardano is definitely, a lot of people are asking me about, where do you buy Cardano at? Well, you buy Cardano at Binance.us. You guys can use my ref link. It is Binance.BitBoy.Live. And I'll pull it up real quick. I meant to pull that up. Binance.us. Oh, no, I didn't know that. See? Wow. How long did I have it there? Not that long. A little while, I forgot. Okay, guys, this is Binance.us. This is where you guys can trade Cardano. When you go and you look at all of their different coins, let's see if we can find all of the different projects that they offer. It's a lot. So I got $75 in ref links from 2 years ago, or whenever they launched it, maybe a year and a half. They got Horizon, Orchid, Elrond. So eGold. A lot of you guys have been asking about eGold, okay? Elrond. The token is EGLD. Elrond is the project. We're going to do a video on that one. People love this. I love it. It's going to be huge. You can get banned there as well. It's a little hint for you guys on maybe a top coin of the month pick. But then they also have a VeChain. You can get VeChain here. And you can also get ADA, here it is, ADA, Cardano, right there. Stellar, basic attention token. You can get basically not most coins. You guys got to understand, I got people messaging me saying, hey, what exchange can I buy all the coins? Doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. There's a process for these coins to get added, especially for something like Binance US. Even Binance.com, the biggest exchange in the world, centralized exchange in the world, doesn't have all the coins. You just got to do your research, learn, and get educated on how to buy things in cryptocurrency and how to store things as well. That's very important. Okay, so VeChain, another project that pumped. It's up 18.27%. Look at it right now. Oh, it's at its all-time high, I think. Is it? Is it 3 cents right now? Wow. Well, is this because of no? Because that would have been the VIN token before they did the token swap. So yeah, it's at all-time highs right now, I believe. If I'm seeing this correctly, the all-time high previously was 2 cents. And you guys know, another thing I'm seeing a lot in the comments is people saying things like, oh, you said this is the last best chance to get an Ethereum, but if you believe it's going to 27K, then, why are you saying that? Well, because this is your best entry price you're going to get for a long time, maybe ever. So there's different price points where it makes sense to get in these projects. VeChain has already pumped to its all-time high. Ethereum getting ready to move to an all-time high. Bitcoin already at its all-time high. Finding projects that have not hit an all-time high yet, that's a great strategy. Good projects. That's like Cardano, exactly like Cardano. That's a great strategy when you're looking at altcoins. And also finding ones that are deep in the red that are good projects because they're going to bounce back. That's another good strategy for adding things. But guys, we are in a highly speculative market, okay? Cryptocurrency is highly speculative. It can be very dangerous. Whale manipulation, flash crashes. There's all kinds of stuff going on out there. But the market itself is risky. You guys got to remember this. You can't risk more than you can afford to lose. And there will be a tipping point in this bull market where it's actually riskier to get in than it was to sit on the sidelines, okay? Because everybody who doesn't own crypto, that's a huge risk right now. Especially when we just showed you where the dollar's going. I mean, they are going to be printing. I mean, they're going to print $7 trillion this year. I mean, I believe that from the bottom of my soul. Should I make a U.S. dollar money printing prediction video? Would you guys like that? Might be kind of funny. But the point here is Ethereum is doing crazy things. There's no guarantee that it's going to continue going up. There's no guarantee it's going to $27,000 like I predicted. There's no guarantee it's going to $5,000. We think, based on everything we know, that is going to happen, but we're just out here guessing, really. I mean, we're basing it on history and analysis and research and cycles, but there's no way to know until we get there. You never know when you're at the top of a market until you're on the downside. And for that reason, you guys got to be selective about the coins that you're getting into and the price points you're getting in them at. If Ethereum already hits all-time highs, and let's say it goes up to 2,500 real quick, kind of like Bitcoin did, is it a better investment to get in Ethereum at that point, or is it a better investment to get in a different coin that like Cardano that hasn't hit that all-time high yet, and you can look ahead and project that that's going to happen? So I guess my thing is I always tell people to get into crypto all the time. And it's there's certain prices, like $600 was one. I told people get in before 600. Now I'm saying get in before all-time highs. Maybe it'll get in before, 5,000. But at some point, it's not going to make sense to tell people to keep putting money into this. But they will. The retail investors will, and that's what will, cause all of the hysteria. Speaking of Ethereum, Grayscale disables purchases of new shares for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and others. So if you don't know Grayscale, this is the stock, the Bitcoin stock, GBTC on the stock market, backed by physical Bitcoin. They also have Ethereum and Litecoin. Let's see, they still have Zcash, XRP, and Horizon they're still offering. I didn't even know they had those. Ethereum Classic. Why Ethereum Classic? So basically, Grayscale Investments has temporarily disabled purchase of new shares for Bitcoin, a Twitter user pointed out. The firm also stopped the purchase of shares of other cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum. It says Grayscale periodically shuts its crypto trusts to so-called private placement rounds. The lockup period for Bitcoin shares is said to be 6 months, and after the end of this period, investors are allowed to sell these shares to retail customers. To mark the end of this lockup, Grayscale has been known to stop purchases. What does this tell you, guys? What does this tell you? This tells you that the big money is coming in, okay? They're offering a private placement round for people to get into the Bitcoin stock right at the time of the Georgia Senate runoff election that determines the power in the country. Guys, this is big money elbowing each other right here, okay? Even at these prices, the big money is still getting in, because the important thing is the 6-month period here, okay?
Super chat from Tim.
Thank you, Tim, for that $100 super chat.
I know you moved your Bitcoin to Ethereum. Do you plan on staying there throughout the continuous cycle or selling out after Bitcoin tops?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm selling out for sure.
So the question is, do you plan on staying in it?
The question is, my portfolio is heavy on ETH right now. I also have some Bitcoin, some other things too, of course, you guys know. What am I going to do when the bear market comes? What am I going to do when the peak of the market hits? The peak of Ethereum, when it hits $27,000, I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell it. Does this mean that I don't believe in cryptocurrency? Absolutely not. I've dedicated my entire life to this, okay? But what this means is mama didn't raise no fool. Okay, when the prices are up, if you sell when they drop 80 or 90%, which is common in cryptocurrency over a bear market, you can buy an incredibly large amount. And that is, and then also, of course, other investments and things like that. Have a great interview coming up with Carl from the Moon channel here on YouTube. And I think we'll put it out on Friday. He has some killer stuff to say about how to manage a bear market and how to make sure you're doing all the smart stuff. He said once Bitcoin hits $100,000, he's starting to take, he said, dollar cost averaging backwards, like reverse dollar cost averaging, where he's going to be removing a certain amount every week or day or month, whatever it is, he didn't say, to make sure that he's locking in profits. Some of you guys, and listen to me here. Some of you guys are going to make big mistakes in this bull market. You're going to see your portfolio go up to insane amounts. And you know what you're going to do? You're not going to want to believe when the bear market comes. You will not like me at that point because I will be telling you that it is here. And when that happens, you are going to really just wish and want and try to will Bitcoin back up, but it'll be on the way down. And once it starts that downward move, how big is it going to be? I think maybe 60% this time, maybe not 80% because all the institutional money. Doesn't apply to altcoins, though, if you think about that, other than maybe Ethereum and these stocks. So for me personally, you got to cash out to make the most money that you can. Cryptocurrency is a long-term play, like for decentralization and the ideals of crypto and financial independence. That's still there, even if you sell based on investing. So, I definitely still believe in all the things, but you bet your bottom dollar, I'm going to sell, the vast majority of my crypto at the top. I'm going to try to anyways. But guys, this Grayscale story, thanks for that super chat, by the way. Grayscale, this is an insane story. I told you guys the institutional FOMO is coming. The institutional FOMO on Bitcoin and Ethereum is coming. The scarcity is real. Did that have anything to do with Grayscale shutting these down today? Well, it's basically anyone's guess, but I would say they're reorganizing. They just did a stock, They just did a stock split with the Ethereum Grayscale Trust. Grayscale Ethereum Trust. Okay? And it was a 9-to-1 split to allow more people to buy shares. The regular stock market people are wanting to get in. The institutional investors are wanting to get in. Corporations are wanting to get in. Banks are wanting to get in. Everybody's wanting to get a piece of that Bitcoin pie. And the stock is a good way for traditional people to do that. And this, to me, this definitely, screams institutional FOMO. So, okay, guys. So
Super chat from David Bailey about which stablecoin to move into. Tell him we like USDC.
David Bailey wants to know what stablecoin to move into to lock in your profits at the peak of the market when you're cashing out. USDC, we love the Coinbase dollar. We think it's going to be the ultimate winner of the stablecoin wars because it's highly regulated. And I think that one thing I want to tell you guys, though, is on Coinbase, you can freely move in between assets with just, facing some penalties based on the prices that they give you sometimes, if it's larger amounts, especially. But the USDC is not free to trade. So when you make that move over to USDC on Coinbase, it's going to charge you like a 2% fee or 3% fee or something crazy like that. So you got to make sure whatever trade you're doing is going to pay off to cover that fee. So you need to make a commitment when you move over to the USDC on Coinbase, or you can get USDC on Uniswap as well, or BitswapDex.io, of course. Ethereum, guys, this just really lines up with that story. Ethereum has now entered the top 100 of world's largest assets. The rapid price increase over the last few weeks has pushed it in the top 100 in the world. Does that have a ranking in it somewhere? What are they? I want to find out what it is. But right now, the market cap is $132 billion. And here's a hidden thing for you guys, which is the fact that not only is Ethereum $132 billion in cap, but just think about all the ERC20s built on Ethereum. the Ethereum network itself is worth so much more, not even counting probably all the money locked up on it in DeFi. We're talking about, many more hundreds of billions of dollars than just that when you're looking at Ethereum. So right now, Ethereum is ranked 74th from analytics platform Asset Dash. I guess that's if you're feeling lazy and don't want to leave your house, they'll send you an asset. So like DoorDash. TJ, can you laugh at that? Thanks, TJ. Okay, so 1,154% or $1,154 when they made this video or made this article. Excuse me. Crypto Face, you're in Vegas, dog? Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Come get on the channel, man. I want to talk trading, talk market cipher. Come on over. You guys go follow Crypto Face's YouTube channel. He's really good. Yeah, do you play poker, bro? Because I love poker. I play at WSOP, everything. So we got to go gamble in Vegas. That would be fun. So anyways, guys, the point is Ethereum, I predicted that institutional FOMO would kick in for this. It's starting. I also predicted that Ethereum would become a household name by the end of this bull run. And we're already starting to see the popularity rising. It's now in the top 100 of assets. It's going to rise even further. It's going to get much larger. So that's definitely good news for Ethereum. So let's see here. On Bybit, we're not currently in any trades right now. To be honest with you, I feel like the market is just really wishy-washy. I've been trying to watch on Market Cipher, looking for some good entry points. I've been scanning all of these charts, 30-minute chart, 5-minute chart, 1-hour chart. I've scanned everything. It feels like to me that there isn't anything. Well, I mean, you got the green dot on Market Cipher last night, right before the price really shot up. Or was that, what chart is this? 4-hour chart? Yeah, no, that was a few days ago, actually. But the point here is that I don't feel real comfortable with where Bitcoin is right now. It feels like it's higher than it should be, but it also feels like it's going higher. So I don't know when we're going to have that moment where people are like, whoa, how did we let Bitcoin get this high? Maybe we should take some profits. I don't know when that's going to happen. I'm really starting to think we're going to head pretty much straight to 40K and then maybe 50, and then we'll have that moment of awakening. A lot of people will probably think, bull market is over because it might have a huge correction or something like that. I mean, it might go to 50 and then it may drop down to, 32. And people will be like, it's over. They'll cash out. And then the smart people will know that's just part one of this bull market. But I'm personally not in any trades right now. But I did make a killer Ethereum trade last night. Definitely made a pretty penny on that one. I think Ethereum really, to me, is the better one to watch right now for trades. And if you are interested in trading on Bybit, of course, you guys can do that at BitBoy.Live. Sign up there and then go to Rewards Hub, and you can get some free goodies, some deposit bonuses. How do you set up? That's Market Cipher. So Market Cipher is an indicator created by CryptoFace, who was just stopped by the chat, and it's got indicators built in that are just icons that tell you what to do. And I love that because I ain't got time to sit here and read charts all day. I'm making videos. Y'all know that. So guys, I really believe Ethereum is going to all-time highs very soon. By January 17th, it could be this week. Though it may not be that long, but definitely by January 17th. So what I'm really thinking about doing is putting in a nice low leverage long on Ethereum, taking profits when it hits that all-time high, maybe, locking in some profits, but then also if it follows what Bitcoin did, it's going to explode even after it hits all-time highs. We got a lot of the fundamentals pointing towards that with the Grayscale news and just the popularity of Ethereum, the price rising. So in my opinion, I think Ethereum is definitely better to be trading right now than Bitcoin is because I just don't, it's just a wishy-washy right now. A perfect example of this is what happened last night when you look at the charts. Let me go with let's see, what chart do I want to do? 1-hour chart? No, let me do the day chart. So when you look at the day chart, you see what happened yesterday. You see that we had sorry guys, I'm trying to make this where you guys can actually see it. Hold on. Okay. So you guys see the move yesterday, right? We had a giant wick down 2 days ago, right here. And then we had the gigantic move last night. I'm trying to make these easier to see for y'all, okay? But what happened today, okay? What happened today is that we got red candles that almost negated that entire move. Did it show it on that exact move on one of these articles? It did not. But the point is, it went up to 35K, and then it went in the next like 5 or 6 hours, maybe it was 10 hours, it went all the way back down to the number it was previously at before it had the huge green candle. It negated the entire candle. To me, that screams of a market that doesn't know what to do. That screams of a market that's like, I don't know whether I want to be buying or selling right now. I don't know whether I want to be longing or shorting right now. But remember, don't short. The trend is your friend. It is long season. So anyways, guys, that's my recommendation. I might, maybe we'll post some trades tomorrow in the live stream. And sorry we're late today. I had a very important DeFi summit I had to be at. It was really good. We talked about YFDI, which I'm an advisor with, and how to launch safe projects that cannot rug pull, if you know what that is. But I will say this. Had a great time at the DeFi summit. There were a couple words that were mispronounced, and I just sat there and cringed. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so I guess that's it. I think that's pretty much the... Oh, no. We want to talk about playing alts, okay? Yeah. You guys got to remember, this market is driven by euphoria. You cannot look at candles like the one we had last night and not... Even though it went back down, and you can't look at them and not feel euphoric. When you look at your portfolio and it doubles overnight, or it triples in a week, or it quadruples in a couple of weeks, it's hard not to feel that rush. TJ and I were talking about it. We're already to the point where we are feeling the pressure to check the price of crypto, of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all our portfolio, and then just other projects we talk about on the channel all the time. That has not been since 2017. It has not been since 2017 that I wanted to check my portfolio every day. That's a lie. Beginning of 2018, I also kept checking it, waiting for that one candle where it was going to go back up, and it never came. So that was a lot of sad checking the portfolio and the crypto prices. But this euphoria is going to lead to dumb decisions, okay? FOMO. What is FOMO? Fear of missing out. This is when a coin pumps and you jump in it after it already pumped. You do not want to do that. That's a great way to lose money. You also do not want to be over trading, either over leverage trading or over trading like swing trades or altcoins. Because here's the truth. Most of you guys who are watching this video, I would say most because we got a lot of new people, if I went down CoinMarketCap and started naming coins in the top 100, I could tell you what probably about all of them do. Maybe not all of them. There's some newer ones there, but the majority I could for sure. And you probably couldn't tell me what they are. Like, what is it? Who founded it? What is its utility? When did it launch? I can do that for most projects in the top 100. People are going to be investing in ticker symbols. That's what it is. So one day I do a video and we talk about Litecoin and you say, oh, that LTC. BitBoy said LTC. I'm going to go throw money in that. The next day we talk about another coin. Okay, let's say we talk about Band, and you say, oh, today he's talking about Band. I need to go take all my, portfolio that's in Litecoin and move it over to Band now. You can't chase pumps like that. When you chase pumps, you're gonna lose. You gotta keep a level head. And I know it's hard because you're gonna be feeling things you ain't felt. I've been saying to you guys for 6 months, this is gonna be the greatest year of your life. 2021 is gonna be the best year of your life if you're watching this video and you are invested in cryptocurrency. If you thought 2020 was great for crypto, wait and see what this year is going to bring. Now, the end of the year may have some pain, but up until then, it is going to be easy sailing, okay? And we're going to be loving life, but you got to keep a level head. You got to remember, I told you when the market is probably going to crash. It's a foolproof method so far. Now, it may change on this cycle, but so far, it's been very predictable when the end of the cycle is based on the history. You got to know that going in, because what's going to happen is that euphoria is going to take over. You're going to be looking at that portfolio. You're going to be hoping and a wishing and a waiting that you can make more money. And when the market turns, you're going to say, maybe he was wrong because, oh, the price went up like 2% in one day. So it's probably back. That red candle probably wasn't the end of the market. But objectively, you need to be armed with the information and the tools to know this market will end. Make the most of it while it's here. But that means being patient. I know it's crazy because crypto is a fast-paced environment and it's flurry of information, flurry of videos, flurry of tweets that have all kinds of different pointers and tips and information in them. But you gotta be patient. It seems counterintuitive, but even when these prices move as quickly as they do, it's better to be patient, get good entry points, make good trades, don't overtrade, and make sure you guys know what coins you're investing in. And don't invest in something just because you saw a cash tag on Twitter for a project. What's that? Or just because you heard a YouTuber talk about it. Do your own research. That means watch at least 5 YouTubers. So I think that's it. TJ, are we good? Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching today. We were a little late because of that DeFi Summit. We'll be back at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. We got 2 awesome videos for you.